Maestro,
Well, first, how's everybody doing?
I'm hungover.
All right, cool.
Very
Well,
warm.
that's a long hangover.
It's- uh, I don't drink often. I don't drink that much often.
But when he does,
I drink, yes.
he does. All right. Well, in
And I've
that
got a bad back. Apart
ah,
from that, I'm gravy.
gravy galore.
Gravy, baby.
Mm. Dirun?
Yeah, recap time?
Oh, sure. Here we go. Take it
Alright,
away,
so
Yurun.
we started last session. Raven sending the entire folder called Do Not Open on Dr. Gent's computer to herself via Gmail. I put a tracker under Dr. Gent's card. Aiden set up a bunch of floodlights at the pit, and found something, I think maybe a vehicle or a small building mentioning the Lewis and Clark water treatment facility. And then at some point, Olivia saw a man jump the fence to the plant. After which the man started drinking from the water in the pit. And we discovered that he has shiny shoes. And that he is in all likelihood Gucci Man. Or is Gucci Man even?
Gucci. I've also tested the pit, and it is more than likely the source of everything.
Cool. Good to know. I'll write that down.
And I think we told Raven this so she can use it as leverage against Stapler. Remember that? So he doesn't know the source, does he?
No, I actually
Yeah.
wanted to ask what I'm gonna tell him, because it's like 12 now. I ended up we're in a thanks. I ended up the last thing I've written down is chocolate muffin.
Yeah, Raven ended up climbing out of the bathroom window of Dr. Gant's house. And walking past my vehicle I was in. Either before or after I got searched by a police officer, but then let go again. And we decided to regroup at a Wendy's. And where indeed, Bradley bought a chocolate birthday muffin for Raven. I've got the Uber driver for Raven written down as Steve Charles Jolly Stardust Papadopoulos.
Yes.
That was indeed his name.
Oh yeah, I was reciting lines with him. I remember now.
Yep.
And with me and Olivia, we've already started giving chase, haven't we? Because you ripped your suit on the thing, I gaffer taped you up on the fence. I went through a gate.
Yes.
And I've got. Have I got anything with me? So what? Weapons? We've got weapons, yeah. I've got a big flashlight.
And I have a thing.
Crowbar.
A crowbar.
Because you rolled really well and you found a crowbar in the car. I wish that's how real life works sometimes, where you're like, ooh, I need a crowbar. Let's roll a dice to see if I can find a crowbar. Magically appears a crowbar.
All right, so let's pick it up where we left off. Which is with two of you following a man man into the water treatment plant. What
Last
do
thing-
you do?
I think the last thing I remember is that I lifted up my flashlight and I was already looking at him and he was looking straight back at us. Is he
Yeah.
approaching us? Have I turned
And,
my light off by this point?
I'm showing Bradley and Raven through the phone inside of my hazmat suits.
You have to flip the camera. Hello.
The man looks at you. And it's a bit dark. Are you still using your flashlight?
Yeah, I want to keep eyes on him. Yeah. I'm not like a military man, am I? So I'm not like tactically running through the bush. I'm just, uh-oh.
There he is. Okay.
Olivia.
The man looks at you and hunkers down next to a body of water. You know, one of the big round things like for water storage before the water gets treated. And he
Oh yeah.
puts one hand in the water, slurps it up.
Sir, I wouldn't drink that if I was you, sir.
He keeps on drinking.
I'm gonna flick the flashlight at Olivia, back at the man, back at Olivia.
I scream, Dr. Maxlen, stop drinking the water. Is that his name? What is his name?
McCaslin.
McCaslin. Dr. McCaslin, stop drinking this water.
The moment you say Dr. McCaslin, his eyes dart to you. And he stands up. Starts walking your way.
Say, stay there. Don't get close to us, please.
I'm gonna be doing like the gesture, like,
Yes,
stay back, sir, stay back.
And I'm stepping a bit back too.
He is continuing forward. He's about 15 meters away from you. 12.
I say,
I'm walking
sir,
backwards.
if you don't stop, I'll have to call the police. You must stop walking right now.
As you are walking backwards, both of you give me a luck roll.
35.
56.
As you're both walking and one of you is saying stop, the other one is saying I need to call the police if you don't, and the moment you feel something, Olivia, and you fall backwards. And the moment you do, the last thing you see before your back hits the ground is the man gearing up to sprint. Aiden, you have one action. What do you do?
He's sprinting towards me at full pelt.
Yeah.
I try and hit him with a tin flashlight.
Give me an unarmed attack or attack with an improvised weapon.
Well, my unarmed attack is 40%. What would it be with the improvised weapon? Because what would that be classed as? Melee weapons, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a 30. Shit. And it was 38 over 30. But if I do unarmed combat, it's 40. It's up to you.
That's not unarmed.
Oh, I drop the flashlight and punch him at the...
He succeeds in his dodge roll and just bolts past you. Leaps and bounds, and the first thing you see is that as he's running, he hunkers down And Olivia, you try to scramble up, and you see this man leaping this fence in one fluent motion, rushing into the distance. If you really quickly think about the way he's going, his direction, he is going straight for that mountain.
I'll help Olivia up. We've got to follow now.
Okay, I'm running
Yes.
back. I think the phone fell somewhere inside of the hazmat suit, and I don't hold it anymore. I don't know if the call is on, if it's off.
You're just hearing your ankle.
We have like crotch view of Olivia.
It's like, you know when you have a pebble in your shoe? Now you have a phone in your shoe.
It has fallen all the way down to my foot, indeed, probably. And I'm just running to the car.
Yeah. I mean, he is just, you know, he's hoofing it to Devil's Tower. But you also know that if he's on foot, you might catch up with him in the car.
Yeah, we're in the car. Yeah. Who is driving?
What's my drive? My drive's 40%.
So go for it. Mine is 24.
Well, I'm hastily taking off parts of my hazmat suit and I'm just grabbing it off. 19.
Alright, you jump in the car. Olivia jumps in the seat next to you and you book it. As we go...
And I remove my... Oh, okay.
Sorry?
No, just I will remove my hazmat suits inside of the car.
Okay.
Would you be getting on your phone?
Raven and Bradley. You have full frontal nudity in front of you. On the screen. What do you want to do?
I mean, we know, we've heard the conversation, so if, you know, you're saying you're going to the mountains, then we know where you're going.
Yeah, I think that I just removed my hazmat suit and then informed them we're going. He ran that direction. We are going that direction. If that's okay.
Yeah, because you'd be in the passenger seat, wouldn't you? Like fishing for your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, are we? I'm mainly asking Bradley. Like, are we gonna follow them? I've got a meeting in. Was it 2 hours or 3 hours?
I don't know, but in any case, I don't think we have the time for it.
No.
I don't think we have time to spare to try and catch this guy.
Thanks, guys.
I mean, you guys are in a car. You're chasing a guy on foot who is heading to a mountain that's like, what, multiple hundreds of kilometers away?
But we don't know what he's gonna do at the mountain.
We're scared shitless parascientists in a van going bum bum. Ah!
I mean, I'm a forest ranger. I don't exactly have much experience capturing or arresting people.
But you've got a gun.
I think I do.
I studied history. I don't know anything about this. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, no, I need to meet Stapler in a couple of hours, so I can't go anyway. And I was also wondering, what do we give Stapler? Because I need to give him something.
Well, what was he asking for?
the source.
Give him the source, tell him the pond.
Yeah, but is it the pond or is it the formula that I found?
Well, Mr. Coins, from my knowledge of CDC and studying bacterial infections and shit like that and sources, and with the levels that were in the water at random points I was taking, would I conclude that it's the source of all of this or not? Or it's just contaminated?
No, the levels that are there, you could definitely tell that that's the source.
Why would I tell him?
What information can we extract from him?
Why would I get... Well, that's...
That's what I mean. That it's all about bargaining chips. What do we stand to gain?
Yeah, but it's
from
a
meeting
personal...
Stapler?
It's a personal thing that I wanted to meet Stapler because I want to know what happened to Judd.
But what does the Stapler want? Because he doesn't want a personal thing. He wants this subject, right?
He knows that we're working on the same thing. I asked him what happened to Judd, which I really want to know, which is a personal thing, nothing to do with this mission.
Exactly. So,
but don't you think that to give you information, he might want information from this case?
Or no,
he does. He wants to know what the source of this is. They think they know. He thinks we know where this is coming from, which we now do. It's the source.
Yeah, but he's from another part of Delta Green, isn't he? Or just like probably the Rogue One, or I don't know if we're working for the Rogue One, but if we could get his side, because it's same side, same team, just different sides. So we can get him to go after Benthic and go let him do his Delta Green thing over there.
I think he's with Benthic.
It's more than a possibility at this point.
I think that maybe we are the bad ones.
I think we're all bad ones. I don't think there's any good people in this. I don't think there's any good people in this, to be honest.
Or at least our handler is a bit...
Benthic are definitely like the least good people in this situation.
Yeah.
You can lie and say it's Benthic. The source.
Yeah, but if he's already working for Benthic, then either he just won't believe us that it is the source, or he won't believe that it's tied to Benthic, or he'll just outright refuse to cooperate after we give him that information.
I can play it like where I'll ask him a question like, what do you... So, before I tell you what I know, what do you know about Benthic?
Yeah, but do you think he will tell the truth?
Yeah.
we know a little bit about Benthic, right?
No, what I think
not really though.
Very limited.
We know they're in government contracts.
We know that they've been experimenting on people.
Yeah. That they also work for a bigger company.
Yeah.
That they're a subsidiary of
Westbridge, was it, or something like that?
No, I call it.
And also, you can say it's Benthic, and if he doesn't believe, or he says like, "Oh, you're wrong," we didn't promise him to say to find out the right thing. We say to him, we say, "Well, that's what we know. If you know more, good for you." That's what we thought the source was from.
What was the subsidiary? I need to write it down again. What's the subsidiary of Benthic?
Beckenridge.
Beckenridge?
Yeah, it's a private military firm with Benthic.
Wasn't there something above Beckenridge?
Oh, we found out it's just levels all the way up. It's a Quango on top of a Quango. It's just...
Where is this?
Government all the way up.
I need to take better notes. That's one thing I know.
Well, I know I've gotten it written down somewhere in my notes, but...
Me too, because...
How far back do I need to go?
After the battery to the baby to see if he eats, my sentences are each game was one sentence only.
Benthic itself is a subsidiary or a sub-organization of an organization called Majestic.
Yes.
Majestic.
That's their parent organization.
That sounds like a government agency like Delta Green, like it just Majestic.
Yeah, kinda. But
So-
I'll play it. I think I'll play it like that, and that to ask him the question, like before I tell you, what do you know about Benthic, and then I can give him the files. Like I can send him over the files that I have. Which
You've
I
also
think
got the location of Dr. McCaslin, who works for Benthic.
I do. Yeah. Where? So he? Where is he going? Like where exactly is he going?
Well, we know he's last seen in the last. He'd probably be 3 hours after seeing him at the what to call it the Berkeley pit. What do we call it in this?
Berkeley Pit.
something pit, yeah.
Oakland pit.
Oakland. Yeah.
What are...
And he's heading south, so you'd know. You basically got up to date information for him to do a search.
Yeah, because timeline-wise, we're kind of synchronized now, right?
Yeah, we are.
There's no more time difference?
No, there's no more time difference. That's exactly what I was leading up to.
Yeah, okay, good.
And it's about midnight now.
Yeah.
Can someone remind me what the car situation is? Because I know I rented a car.
You rent a new car each week for some reason.
No, no. I rented a car.
I know you went to meet Bradley with an Uber. That's what I remember.
You're in an
Yeah.
Uber.
Bradley
I
drove, and I took an Uber.
yeah, in a black sedan, I believe.
Oh yeah.
And you two guys are at the pit in the
Yeah.
Van.
CDC van?
Yes.
I think wasn't originally the plan that me and Raven were going to go to this meetup in 2 separate cars,
Yeah.
so that I could like
could
watch
take a
from
look
afar
out.
a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to do it different now that you like
Why
drop me
camera?
off. With the camera? What?
Buy a camera with a zoom lens so you can just do the bullshit things
At-
they always
at-
do in
At
stakeouts.
12 at midnight, I'm sure I'll be able
Walmart.
to find.
Walmarts are open all night, man.
Do you
This
think
is
they'll have like a
America.
proper? You know
If it-
what? They might have like night vision goggles for like weapon scopes.
They probably would.
And they also have like hunting gear, you know?
That might actually be.
And
So it's
we can just have that, or we need.
Well, he's a park ranger. Wouldn't you already have that?
We can buy it.
But we
Ooh,
need money. It's
I
expensive.
don't think
stuff.
I would have. I don't think I would have packed that in my bag, to be honest. I might have that like at the ranger's office somewhere, maybe at home. But
I'll
I
just
wouldn't
pop
have
up
packed
there.
that
It's
in my
only like
bag.
30 minutes away.
No, it's more than that. Unfortunately,
Oh,
it's within driving distance. It's like a 4 or 5 hour drive, but it's
no. Nowhere enough time.
no.
Oh, I just wanted some fun.
It wouldn't be fun.
Get a picture
No,
of
but
steak.
what we can also do is like it's now we've got 3 hours until this meeting. Like maybe you can just drop me off in the neighborhood of this gas station. I walk the rest of the way on foot and just sit nearby somewhere.
Take out, yeah.
Also, because Stapler might be doing the same.
I will leave my my keys in the car when I get out, so that if I die, you still have a ride once they leave. Unless they take my car. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, what are we? Because I'm pretty sure I've got a pistol still.
I don't have
I-
anything.
I used to have a rifle, but that was taken by John. I think so. That one's lost. So I think I still have a pistol. So
A trip to Walmart then. Get a
think-
shotgun, saw it off.
mm,
I'm not sure.
not sure
There's no
you'll
background
be able to
checks,
buy one.
in Helena, Montana, so you can just walk in and get a gun right off the rack.
Yeah, is there no what are
course
the
there
gun
is.
laws?
There are
Oh,
strict laws.
Montan's the bumfucker nowhere. It's gonna have really relaxed laws. Get off my property.
Yeah. Permitless carry state with concealed weapons permits processed on a local level by the county sheriff's office. So you can just have you don't need a permit to purchase a firearm at all.
Jesus Christ.
I definitely would have a permit
How
to
safe.
be a
You do have a
park
permit.
ranger.
Can you get like a sniper? So that
No,
if
but
when he's giving me all the information, you can shoot him in the face hole.
Sorry.
then,
I'll 12.
then we're gonna need to like tape you up with like a microphone so that I can hear what you're saying.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, to be fair, that wouldn't be a bad idea anyway.
Yeah.
In case he
If
shoots
we
you.
are doing the photographies and everything,
I can
you
keep
go
my
with
phone
the whole
on.
thing.
No, you just buy them two-way radio things.
Yeah, but you'll hear those.
Walkie-talkies.
Because they'll go.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
Can't you
Right,
just
it's
tell him, like,
2017,
for
just-
my
as you say,
safety, I want to
switch
keep
the phone.
my phone on this conversation?
I will I'll just be on a call with Bradley, I think.
Yeah.
But you'll have to be fucking quiet.
I
Actually,
mean,
can
I could.
I can mute. I can
Yeah,
mute.
or I can mute myself, maybe.
And Bradley's not very noisy usually. He's super quiet.
Yeah, but what if he like falls
Starts
down,
laughing.
breaks his ankle, and goes? "Ah!" You know.
I mean,
Yeah,
then,
he would be really upset if he did that.
At that point, you'll be able to just hear it in the distance anyway.
Yeah.
Ah!
A thud.
Bradley is like super quiet, and all of a sudden you hear just a random owl somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like a dog near you that starts barking, and there's no dog near me, so that would sound
Fuck.
fucking weird.
Yeah, that's true.
So midnight hiker, hey man, what you doing?
Hey! Are you my grinder date?
I want to
Oh,
party.
Jesus.
That happens. I don't know, is dogging a thing in the US?
Yes. Probably.
What?
Is what now?
Okay.
What now in the US?
It's fine, don't worry. You
You
don't have to
do-
worry about it.
The term dogging, that's all you need to know.
It's,
All right.
All right.
Making people for casual encounters.
Urban Dictionary.
All right.
Here we go.
have you really never heard of dogging before?
It's where 10 men meet up in a forest car park somewhere, and there's a lady in the middle.
Ah.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Oh, somehow I haven't heard of that. Or at least not under that name.
Come on, guys, this is Christian.
Oh, sorry.
Question.
They're there in a circle to pray for her soul.
And heavy petting.
Very heavy petting.
Heavy, pettily praying for their soul. Her soul. And their soul. PG.
Yeah, radar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's carry on.
Yeesh.
What are you doing?
Well, we're telling that you should go and follow the guy. We're not going to come because I've got a meeting with Stapler that I cannot miss, and Bradley's going to be there to lie in the shadows.
Yeah, provide Overwatch.
While you're talking calmly, I'm just driving like, oh, fucking hell. Go to Walmart, get a gun. I'll see you later then.
Yeah.
I think Olivia is a bit not saying anything. She's just listening.
Holding on. Sorry,
Yeah.
look.
Yeah. Good luck, I guess. Keep us up to date.
Yay!
Can you share your location via WhatsApp yet?
In 2017, probably,
You
yeah.
should have put a tracker on McCaslin.
I was trying to knock him
Oh.
out, so we just had him.
Yeah. Be careful
Ooh.
though. He's super dangerous.
I want to run him up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Are you
Well.
still wearing a hazmat suit? Because I wouldn't drive over him and then get like your air conditioning system to suck up some of his spores.
No.
He's a very spory man.
No.
He's a very fun guy.
Yeah, this is a government vehicle if the air conditioning does not work. Oh no.
Oh, that's true. Close all your windows. Tape him up. Yeah, no, I guess all we can say is good luck.
And good luck to you.
I hope
Godspeed.
I'll see you tomorrow morning.
I hope so too.
You on the flip side.
Yeah, we're on the
Yeah.
other side.
But she didn't say like this. It's like, I hope so too. Good luck. Enjoy your birthday.
Thank you. For my birthday this year, I want to die. No.
Yay!
That
Well, it's
can be
Della
the way.
Green, baby.
You will have a dangerous meeting.
Yeah.
All right. Raven, Bradley.
Yeah.
You two are moving towards this meeting place.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to do on the way?
Well, are we
guess
picking
get
up
a
a gun
gun?
then?
Yeah, I guess getting a gun.
Yeah. If they have some kind of subtle like microphone that I can listen in on, maybe pick that up as well.
An animal track.
I've got like 2 animal trackers, I think. We have like I think 4 in the van. Because I put one on.
Yeah, but
the
that's
car.
like GPS. But like, is there like the little watch station thing that you could buy? You could then go in the guise of going hunting, so you could get a rifle.
That you put on like a track, like a track camera, where you
Yeah,
can...
yeah, like a little track
Or like a
camera.
wildlife cam.
Yeah.
And what do we want to do with that?
Well,
Well-
place it somewhere in the... I mean, what? I don't know.
Can you get a live one? Like you say, you're going hunting, like a live feed one, and then you could have your phone out with the live feed.
I wonder what we get out of that, though.
Yeah, what are we?
Because I'm already. I mean, I understand that we'll then see what's happening, but I'm not sure if we'll hear what's happening.
If he patch you down now and finds a phone with you talking to Bradley, he'll put
That's
it down.
true.
If
That's
you've got a
true.
remote little thing that can hear everything's going on, at least then you're safe to a degree. Bradley can then, and if he's going into Walmart saying I'm going hunting, man, you can get the little animal feed and a lovely rifle with a scope. You got a cover then. You're an insomniac. You work night shifts, so you sleep in the day.
No, but what do we need the cam for? Just for audio?
Yeah.
Well, you'd have camera and audio if it was a live feed, and then you could just set up like a little sniper post with your like your fucking phone out with the live feed coming out, like a Ring camera, you know, like the Ring doorbells. Get a Ring doorbell.
I don't think they're around
I
yet.
think you're reading too much into this. What's available at like 1 a.m. in the morning.
It's Walmart. It's got everything.
Well, if it's
Welcome
a
to
24
Costco. I love
hour,
you.
No, but what you could do is get like a second cell phone, tape it somewhere under our car, have it like in a continuous phone call, and then as long as you keep the meeting like within a reasonable distance of the car itself, it should pick it up,
Yeah.
especially on like a quiet car park.
Well, if Raven's leaning against the car with the window down.
Yeah, but that would seem suspicious because then there's the car. It would be better if it's like under the car and
Yeah,
you can't
just-
see any of it.
Tape it under the car or in the Yeah, under the car would be best, yes.
Maybe also put that other tracker under the car if they take it, so you know where they're going.
That's actually a good idea. Yeah, I like that.
We have a plan. We're going to get a gun. We're going to tape the thing under the car, and I'm gonna get another phone so that we can strap it under the car to pick up any noise.
All right, who's gonna pay for it?
I will, because I'm not sure I'm gonna make it out alive.
Well, I'm assuming I will have to pay for the gun.
Yeah, you pay for
Yeah.
the. I'm not gonna pay for a gun. I'm anti-violence. That's not true. I kicked a baby to death. So.
I was just gonna say that.
I'd almost forgotten.
How can you ever forget?
I'm a peaceful protester.
I think I repressed it.
I didn't. I dream about it every night.
Nice.
All right. Bradley, roll me a luck roll.
Yep. Look, roll. Right up. 32.
32. All right. You are able to procure a hunting rifle
Nice.
with your credentials as a U.S. Forest Service employee. You're able to get one without too much hassle. Walmart also has the things that Raven wanted to buy. So fast forward. You bought the rifle, bought all the stuff, did all the things with it you wanted to do. Drive up to the meeting place, and it's about 2 a.m. at the moment. Bradley steps out, takes up position, and Raven, you wait, or do you go straight ahead to the meeting place?
I'm gonna drive around a little bit and think about the stuff I want to say and I want to know, and I'm gonna call Judd's number one last time to see if what happens, because the last time I called it, it didn't go to the normal thing. It went to a voicemail.
Indeed, and this time you get the immediate response. The number you have dialed is currently not in service. Please check
fuck.
the number and try again.
I'm gonna type it in, not from my, I know it by memory, so I'm not gonna use my pre-recorded thingy. I'm gonna try it again.
Same thing.
Oh, fuck.
As you're driving and quietly stressing out about this, Bradley taking up position. It's a bit weird, Bradley, because it's not very mountainous in the immediate vicinity, but you find one of those large hay sheds, one of the red ones.
Yeah, I think so.
Like the large red barns.
Oh yeah.
You sneakily get in there, and it has a certain view of the meeting place. It's a bit far, but it's a bit. You can see some things, but the rifle, does it have a scope, or is it just a hunting rifle?
Well, I think I probably would have at least try to get one with some kind of scope. Not probably like a huge crazy zoom, but like a basic scope, like a 4x zoom kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, that's enough to kinda see Raven as she would arrive. But first, we have Aiden driving like a madman. Aiden, there we go. You see this man rushing through the woods. And you're trying to keep pace with him. Roll me a drive check.
Eating ice cream at the same time. 43.
43. What's
Over.
your drive, Aiden?
40.
The nights, the sheer stress of the situation, you had him in your grasp. And then you let him go. And he's booking it along the road, through the forest. You can see a glimpse of him here and there. And as you are trying to keep your eye on him, you nick a car.
I'm gonna slam on the. Oh, I was gonna say I'm gonna slam on the brakes. 17 under 40.
17. You keep your car straight on the road. But you are
Shaken up.
losing your target.
I'm gonna immediately pull out my phone and call 911. But because I'm in Butte and not in Helena, and I'm near the highway, I'm gonna be basically calling the state troopers.
Alright. 911, what's your emergency?
I've got a kidnapper on the loose out here. I need you to send out the troops right away. Catch him. He's running away.
Alright, sir. Where is here exactly?
Sorry, I'm a bit down near south of Butte, Montana. Just let me get the fucking map up.
No, you cannot have the map up because you are not able to see the map.
Why not?
Are you gonna open a map while driving?
Well,
No,
I can
but,
check on my phone while
yeah,
he's
sure.
driving.
Get us a location.
I'm
so-
checking on my phone. And
Since we're coming
where
out of
is
Berkeley, we're south on We're going south on Continental Drive in Butte at the moment, heading towards I-15. I need you to send out the troops. There's a man running through the forest. He is already known to have kidnapped someone. We need you to send someone out right now.
Okay. This is what you just checked, or is this what Olivia's telling you?
I think that's a little
She's
bit
telling
what
me
I'm
as
saying.
I'm like in the middle of a conversation. Like,
Olivia, can you tell me what your character is doing?
Telling him I check on the phone, like a live,
Google Maps.
moving thing, tracking, and I say that's where we are.
Okay. Thank you, because I was asking Olivia and not Aiden about this. I wanted to know what Olivia was saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Yep.
what I was saying. Yeah.
All right. Sir, we might need some more information. Please stay on the line.
Yeah, sure.
Give me another drive check.
Hurry.
I've stopped at the minute though.
If you stop, then you've lost him. You have no idea where he is.
Don't stop.
No, I know his direction. Okay, then I'll start again. Bump, 38 under 40. Whoa.
All right. You start the car and you drive. Give me another control.
Oh. Oh. 15 under 43.
You think you see him in the distance, but instead of following the road, he is trekking up the mountain.
Olivia, do we go on
Oh,
foot? Do we?
No, we cannot. We cannot. We just follow the track. We know he's going to the top, right? We don't know that, but we
Well-
believe he's going to the top. I don't think we are possible to follow him. If with the car we cannot follow, certainly by running behind him we can't.
Is he running at like 40 mile an hour?
He is running full speed.
The man
he's
is a
running like
vampire.
track
But
star.
like unhumanly fast. Or...
He's running like a
Humanly
track star.
fast,
Yeah.
definitely. If the car cannot keep up.
He's
We're
running
just
like
gonna-
he just drank contaminated water, making him stronger.
Let's go back to have a sip.
As we take a detour, make a U-turn. No. I say we go on foot, then we just have to track him. He's gonna get away from us to a degree, but like if he's got to do some big long ritual,
Do you want to? What do you want to do? Do you want to run behind him?
we've got to, because this is our only chance to get rid of the vector.
If you have the map in front of you, you know that to go to Devil's Tower from the Oakland pit, it's if he keeps on running, it's 80 hours for him to get there.
Oh. Well,
But that he might procure other modes of transport.
so I get a helicopter.
Yeah, so we can do it too. I wouldn't know where to get a helicopter, right?
Well,
You know that the sheriff's department in Helena, Montana, has.
They are-
but they're being paid for by Benthic. We can't use them.
Yeah.
They have a helicopter.
Well, legally they have to help us if we use our badge. Let's go to the sheriff. What do you want to do?
Well, we've just realised we've got a lot more time to think this out. So
Yeah. It's not
head back
good.
towards Helena, and I put down the phone.
Right, driving to Helena is about an hour.
Okay, so we will silently drive to Helena, Montana. We are going to the sheriff, to whatever the helicopter is.
All right.
Helicopter.
Let's say you take an hour and you arrive at around 3 a.m. And speaking of 3 a.m., Raven.
Can I please pee first before we
Yes,
do
let's
this?
have
Because I
a
really need to
small,
pee.
small breakdown.
I might also pee my pants from the nerves. Otherwise, this is super exciting, you know.
Yes.
All right.
Like,
Later. I'm sorry. Sorry. I forgot.
I'm very excited. But also shit scared.
You'll be fine. And if you're not, Bradley will shoot him.
I'll protect you.
Yay.
Oh, you should have got a laser sight. So you can see that little dot on you? I've got my man pointing at you right now.
Like
Yeah, but-
just a laser sight, no gun, just a laser sight.
Just a laser pointer. See that laser pointer over there? There will be a cat, a wild bobcat that's gonna attack you.
All right, everybody ready?
I think so.
Raven,
Mm-hmm.
you arrive at the meeting place. It's dark. It's spooky. And as your car arrives at the gates, you see a man in black opening the gate and waving you through. You arrive in the meeting area proper. You see a lot of trucks parked willy-nilly, and two cars with both of them 3 people standing beside them. You recognize 2 of them. One unmistakably Stapler, the other the woman he was with. You drive up, park your car in a reasonable distance from these 2 cars. The gate behind you is shut. As you look back in your rearview mirror, you see that the man in black, in his black suit, takes up position next to the gate. Even in the darkness, you can see that most of these men are carrying what look like automatic rifles. MP5. What do you do?
Under my breath, I'm like, he told me to fucking come alone, and he comes with an entire fucking army. God. I also just want to say that before I drove up, I stopped the car and started the call to Bradley with the phone that's under the car. because I can't do that now because I know that people will see me. So I've done that before. And I get out the car and I actually say, Stapler, got an entire army for one person.
Oh, Raven, I didn't know that you would come along. I know the company you used to frequent with.
Yeah, so tell me about you. What happened? What happened after, I mean, it's been 14 years, so.
Are we really here for pleasantries and reminiscence, or are we here to do business?
I mean, I don't care. I've got all night.
Really? What is it you want, Raven?
I want to know what happened to Judd.
Well, as they say, quid pro quo. What do you have for me in information about Judd?
I've got some stuff that you'd find interesting.
Laying your cards close to the chest, I see.
What if I tell you one thing and you then tell me something? Like equal exchanges. Piecemeal a little bit.
Alright. Show me what you got.
Exactly. Let's start with a question though. What do you know about Benthic?
Yeah, I got the, well, a few little flags came up as people were searching for Benthic. Figured it might have been you.
Might have been me.
Benthic is a research and development organization.
Fancy words.
I know. As you know, we have a lot of enemies. As this great country of ours is doing things, we break a few eggs along the way. We need to keep ahead of our competition.
Mm-hmm.
And Benthic helps us with that.
Who's us?
Us, the royal we. America.
Oh, so you represent America now.
I think
Sorry,
I gave you
you
enough
all.
information.
Sure. Well, I guess you then also know that Benthic's parent company is Majestic?
And you see them all like, oh, yes, Raven, we know. Raven, let me ask you a question.
Sure. Go ahead.
It's been 14 years you've been out of the field. You've been called in. Does your operation, for lack of a better word, have a name? A code? Is there any parameters for operational security set up? Your silence is deafening, Raven, because I already know the answer.
You can tell me, because I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, and that's the point. I think you've been duped, Raven.
What way, Stapler?
In a way that you are not in any official capacity working for the program.
Interesting. So who am I working for then?
Well, that's the great question. Do you have your handler's name? Not his alias, but his name.
Do I? Well, I never knew your name.
No, that's part of the operational security.
I get that. I don't think we have. No, I don't have his normal name.
No.
Then we don't really need to know, do we? Because I didn't
Well,
need to know your name.
that's the point. Nobody knows my name.
Well, you go under many names, I guess.
I know, but not. Don't go by the name David de Vries.
No. That's the name of the handler?
Yeah.
Of my handler?
Yes.
Sounds Dutch to me.
Well, America is a conglomerate of different races, personalities, and nationalities.
I know, but I mean, you are here because you want information from me that you think I have. So why are you telling me that I'm not working for Delta Green?
Because then maybe you know that it is in your best interest to just share everything you have.
Oh, but it's always in the best interest to share everything I have.
All right.
But that's not going to say that I'm going to do that. Because I don't know if we know.
Well, maybe together we can find out.
Sure. You want me to work with you? No. You're gonna get the information however the fuck you want it, and then you're gonna get rid of me because I'm a nuisance. I know how this works. I know too much, and in my eyes, you know too much. So who the fuck is the vector now, Stapler? Is it you, or is it me, or is it both of us?
You ever heard the term MAD? Mutual assured destruction?
I've heard it now. Kinda makes sense.
Yeah. But Raven, I've always liked you, and God knows I owe Jod a solid. So I think if you play nice, you might be able to walk away from this.
We'll see. I can give you something, and then you give me something, because I know you know about Benthic.
Of course I know about Benthic.
Do you know where, do you know Dr. McCaslin?
Works for Benthic.
Do you know, what he did? Research and development?
That's a bit of an issue, because we know what he worked on, but not what's happening to him at this moment.
I know from about, I don't know, 2 hours ago, where he was.
Alright,
I can give you that info.
much obliged.
He was, running away south from the Oakland pit. So now you give me something.
He takes out his phone. Pushes some buttons and turns on his speaker and says, This might interest you, Raven. Do you want me to
Yeah, I can't hear it.
play it again?
Yes, please. I can't hear it.
Alright, well, my Sirenscape online player also crashed, so...
Oh, shit. I'll turn it up.
This is Jed. Need extraction as soon as possible. Line open. One agent, one big oh hey, what's up?
That's what you came here for, right, Raven?
Recorded.
Sorry?
When was this recorded?
He shows you the timestamp and it's 2 days ago.
So he's alive?
Yeah? He is. That's why I owe him a solid. He did something for me that many people have failed. And he came through. Now, I can pull some strings, Raven. And as you heard, he needs extraction. How would you look to be on that team?
He's... Wait, so he's been on a mission this entire time?
You know that a mission sometimes can be complicated. There are parameters that have to be worked from within. And sometimes operational security dictates that there's no outside contact.
I don't believe you. I need way more information. I need like a different sign of life than an audio recording you could have changed the date for from 2 days ago.
We need a bit of trust here, Raven.
I'll give you something else.
Sure.
There seems to be a strong connection between Cree traditions and what the fuck is going on with whoever has already perished from this. I don't know if you've spoken to anyone or been in contact with anyone that has died or has become infected in a way. But all they talk about is star people. And all they care about is to join amongst the stars. There seems to be a clear connection between the traditions of the Cree and whatever the fuck this is.
So, at this time, we have a doctor who's been drinking the water from the Oakland pit, running south. We have Cree traditions and star people. And he looks at the woman next to him, and she looks at him. They share a look.
Mm-hmm.
What's your humint?
It is 70.
They look at you in unison and say, "Thank you, Raven. That's all we needed to know."
Okay, so what do I get now?
You get to leave.
But that's not what I wanted.
Well, it's what you get. And they start turning towards the cars. Opening the door. Getting in. Closing the door. Starting the car.
Okay, I take a step forward.
Stapler opens the window. As Raven, you have been of great service to God and country. I have here a flash drive. You might want to look at it. He hands it to you, backs up the car, and as you're standing there, in the middle, they both drive around you towards the exit. The man who's guarding that exit opens the gate, steps into the right car, and they drive off.
I wait until I sort of can't hear the cars anymore and fall to my knees. And in my head, like, there's 1,000 thoughts of should I have said that I wanted to go and pick him up? Why the fuck didn't he get in contact in any way? Have I missed things? Is he actually still alive, or is he just making this up, or is he like manipulating audio? What the fuck is going on? I'm fine if you want to do like, because this is, you know, I'm already in a vulnerable place and I just heard that Judd is alive, that I lose a little bit of sanity. I'm fine to do a roll for that because
yes, it's coming.
This is fucking my brain. This is actually fucking my brain. I think that's the noise I make. And I just sit on the floor for a bit. Or on the ground going, what the actual fuck?
Roll sanity, please.
I will. I already have very low sanity. It is 45. I rolled a natural 1.
Whoa.
I'm actually... Do you want me to show you? I rolled an actual 1.
I believe you. I believe you totally.
No breakage. Well, no sanity breach. Oh fuck.
You take no sanity damage. But also don't get a tick next to helplessness.
No, that's true. Oh well.
Because you do feel helpless at this moment. Overwhelmed
Absolutely.
even.
Absolutely.
Bradley, you heard this whole conversation. What do you do?
Well, as they drive off, I like hang up the phone call and I just like let out a relieved sigh that it didn't go completely south. And I'm gonna start making my way out of this barn
Mm-hmm.
and to the meeting place. Meet back up with Raven.
Raven, what feels like seconds and hours pass as you hear footsteps behind you. Bradley, you see Raven on her knees in the mud. Just... Well, Raven, you tell me, what does this scene look like?
I think I'm like on my knees with my hands on the ground, sort of staring off into nothing. Just completely engulfed in thoughts. Still, I think I need like a shake to actually get out of, like, snap out of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna like help Raven off the ground and like just guide her into the car and drive to the hotel, I think.
No, the moment I get up, I'm like, we have to call Aiden and Olivia because they know where they're going. I think they know. I think the moment I said Cree and Traditions and Oakland Pit, they put it together, and I think they know where he's going, and I think they want him. So we need to call them now that they need to make their way there. Otherwise, McCaslin's going to be captured by whoever the fuck Stapler works for.
Well, let's do it while we're driving to the hotel or something. Let's at least get out of this place.
Yeah, good idea. I don't like this place.
I don't like it.
I do not like it. No likey.
So, you call Aiden and Olivia.
Yeah.
Who just arrived back in town. Aiden, Olivia, where do you think you would drive to?
Oh, Wendy's. Just the phone rings, and it's on speakerphone. I'm making an order. I'll have 2 45s, and number 3 with extra dip.
I want the same.
Yeah.
We're
Make it double.
Yeah, make it double.
that was like 3 hours ago that we were there. 3.5 maybe now. We
They came back again.
Stapler's on his way to Devil's Tower.
What do you think?
By car?
Yeah.
You did.
To get McCaslin.
We might get there first. Do you want to join us?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How are we gonna get there first?
I think we're gonna go to the sheriff and ask to borrow a helicopter.
Well, who among us can fly a helicopter?
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh, the helicopter driver can.
It comes
I
with
have
a pilot.
20. I have 20
The pilot,
pilots.
yeah.
You have
You
20
have
pilots.
20 pilots.
I don't know why. My Raven was a pre-gen character, and I have 20% in pilot. But I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's a good idea. No. But yeah, no, we need.
Well,
a
if you
pilot.
learned how to ride a helicopter, you might know somebody that does.
Can I listen to like a tape while I'm in the helicopter? Like now you
Like a
press this
YouTube video.
button. A YouTube tutorial.
It's very simple.
You have to flick the dubstep intro to record all the sponsors. Yep. Okay.
I grew up on a tiny farm.
You're fucking.
I'm just thinking that if they have a helicopter, they have the pilot.
Yeah.
Or do we want to do that, or do we want to go to like a local airfield? Because where is Devil's Tower?
Wyoming.
It's far.
It's like almost gonna be like almost out of range of a helicopter, right?
Yeah, so like a small plane just to take us to their like Tenari tour the first thing in the morning. Then we'll get there way before anyone else does, and we can just wait for him.
Yeah, but ideally we would want to like intercept him on the way there, because like if he's just gonna continue on foot, which I think he probably will, it's gonna take like what, 2 or 3 days to get there. So
Yeah.
and in the meantime, he's gonna have a lot of chances of contaminating a lot of other people.
Yeah, we need to like.
So,
We need to basically draw a line from where he left to where Devil's Tower is and fly over that route to shoot him from the sky.
But the sheriffs, remember, they're working for Ben.
Yeah, how the fuck are we gonna get a helicopter?
Maybe if you literally come clean and say about different things, and then maybe we can convince him that they got one of his boys and do the right thing. Because this is all about the death of Fred Jacobs. We could say that this person was the person who killed him.
Actually, yeah, no, we know. We know that he got sick after meeting this guy.
So here's Fred Jacobs' killer.
Yeah.
And the police don't like it when you take one of their own.
We could give Potter a call and tell him that we're on our way and we need a helicopter because we found the guy who...
He's not going to do it at 3 a.m. though.
He will.
You're all talking, you feel quite sleepy.
Oh yeah, fuck, we need to...
As you're getting exhausted.
it's also gonna be super hard to track someone at night in a helicopter.
Do it first thing in the morning.
Although I guess maybe a police helicopter will have like
Yeah,
heat.
they would have
thermal vision.
The thermal vision.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it's a good idea to go to sleep.
Okay.
Back to the hotel.
Okay, so we drive with the pen.
Maybe what we can.
Wendy's.
Maybe what we can do is if we just take a map and draw indeed a line between Bud and Devil's Tower, see what towns he would pass through, and give the police departments there a call.
But also,
to tell them to tell them to watch out for someone of that description. Maybe get them to get some helicopters up in the air.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that because you're the main parts of this story, it doesn't matter who we ask to help us, won't.
Well, that's not true. I think.
Yeah.
They could say he's armed and dangerous, and they could put what do they call it? They've got like a nice little acronym for it, and an APD or something like that, where they put their name out to all the local police departments.
Or
and
we can start driving. We can create the map. We can start driving, and we drive in shifts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because we don't really.
We'll beat a man on foot.
And if we have a map of the area that covers Montana and Wyoming, because they're next to each other, right? Or underneath each other. Oh my god, why can't I talk?
No, Idaho is underneath. Oh yeah, it is. It's to the southeast. He's going over Yellowstone, so there's going to be no roads through there because that's a national fucking park, isn't it?
Yeah, but he'll come out on the other side, right?
yeah, but
No,
Yellowstone's...
if we just still call ahead to Montana or where's Helena? If we go ahead to one of these towns that's in the way, just tell them to get a helicopter up in the air with heat vision. It's gonna be a man sprinting in a straight line through open fields
If he
at like inhuman speeds. It's gonna be relatively easy to identify him.
if he's going in a straight line from Helena to Devil's Tower, he's not gonna go through. He's gonna go through the Custer Gallatin National Forest, but he's not gonna go through the Yellowstone Park.
Where is
Because-
Devil's Tower in Finger?
It's
It's at around the border between South Dakota, Montana, and Wyoming.
yeah.
Kinda.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
So if you draw a straight line from there, from Helena to there, he's gonna go through the Crow Reservation. But there are roads.
Oh, but then reservations have their own police forces and everything. So,
Yeah, but we
gotta
could
deal
go
with
ahead
their
to like.
laws.
There's like a town called Billings that looks like a pretty major city. Like I'm sure they would have like a helicopter.
Yeah.
But why don't
that
we try and get as close as possible with the weapons we have ourselves without getting the police involved? I think
Um,
we
For a
should.
shift then?
I think we should shift drive, and I'll drink some caffeine. I'll go to Wendy's, get a large coffee, and start driving.
Well, no, hang on, because like if you draw a route between Helena, Montana, and the Devil's Tower,
Mm-hmm.
it basically intersects with the direct routes around Billings, but that's still like 250, 300 kilometers, so he's not gonna be there by tomorrow, and it's only a 3-hour drive for us. So we can just like get a decent night's sleep, I think. Say leave tomorrow around noon. Get there at 15. When did he start running off? It was around midnight, right?
Yeah. So he's not going to make it to Billings by.
So he would have to cover. Yeah, he'd have to cover like 300 kilometers in.
Yeah, but
He's
15
running at
hours.
40 mile an hour though. So.
Yeah, but he'll be going through towns like Ringling, Melville. Those are on the route.
Yeah, but he won't be stopped.
But how do you know people aren't going to approach him? That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid he's going to infect even more people.
Well, I think he might not stand still long enough to infect anyone. Well, maybe if he stops to drink water. We don't know what kind of nourishment he needs.
Well,
Like, can
no.
he just do this in a straight line and just go without stopping, or does he need to stop every 5 hours?
You don't
Maybe
know.
maybe phone Topper.
But we also don't know if he has a certain way of making other water also get contaminated.
Yeah.
With the amount of spores he's giving off, it's really dangerous.
Because if he got people contaminated by vomiting, he can easily contaminate water.
So we go now then.
Yeah, I
Bradley,
think
are
if
you okay if we go now?
we are
I'll sleep in the
four,
van.
we'll be sleeping. Yeah, not perfectly sleeping, but at least we would be sleeping. Being the four of us, we can take at least 6 hours of sleep.
It's only going to take 3 hours to get to Billings, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Stop there and wait for him.
we'll be following like the back roads, right? The ones that are closest to the straight line of where he is, so we can spot him.
Well, if he's going at 40, actually no, because I put my start marker at town itself. Is going at, what did we say, 40k an hour?
40 miles an hour, so about 60.
40 miles an hour is a lot on foot. Like 40k even is
That's what I'm saying.
Usain Bolt.
It's inhumanly fast.
He's going super fast.
Yeah, but 40 miles an hour is like the Flash fast.
Yeah, but he's drinking weirdly contaminated water.
Eh?
I think Day of the Dead zombies just fucking.
28 days later, zombies.
Yes.
So then by now he would be around Big
It's-
Timber.
3.5 hours later.
Yeah, so 120 miles, so that puts it at around Big Timber.
Holy shit, we've got to go then now.
We have to
Yes.
go.
Yeah. We'll be lucky if we catch him up. We need to get down the
Which is-
interstate to Billings straight away and sod the
Yeah.
back streets there and head him off there.
Big
Otherwise we just
Timber,
won't catch
then
him.
down Great Cliff, Quebec, Reed Point. There is a road there, so we can follow that road. And there's little roads off of it as well.
No, but I'm saying by the time we get there from where we are, he'd
Oh, I
have already
know.
passed there.
Yeah.
Should we collect like 2 gallons of the contaminated water to kind of call him?
We got your stuff!
Here, boy. Here, boy.
You know, when we maybe we feel like he's close by, and then we throw some water to see if he comes to us. Because if
That is a
if
point. Does it attract him? Because that pit did attract him. So
That's about a half-hour detour from what I'm seeing.
well, let's just get driving. We're already on the way.
It might be worth it.
should we go with only one car, right?
I think we should take 2 cars.
No,
No,
but then
that's
we
not a
need
good
4.
idea.
Then we need 2
Yeah.
drivers.
Yeah, no, that's not a good idea. I don't care which car. We just
Rent
need to
the van.
go.
The van, so everybody it has a little bit more space.
And it's got all the stuff if we all fit in the van. Yeah.
Mm.
Do we all fit in the van?
I don't see why not.
I say let's go and collect some. Let's get some water and then go.
Contaminated water or water for us?
Contaminated water.
Ah, okay.
Well,
Oh.
we could just
So
get some
contaminated
fresh water.
for
I've
you.
got
Okay.
some of the sample. I could contaminate some more water. So
Oh,
we
that
don't
might
have to
work.
make the detour, yeah. So I could just literally get the samples
Oh.
and pour it in like a big container, and then we fill up the container, and they'll multiply.
Okay,
No,
let's
okay.
That's
just
actually-
get like 2. Let's get
Then-
like 2 big jerry cans of water at the truck stop or something.
And then heat them up, so they multiply faster.
Oh yeah, because with heat.
No, but it would be just already a good idea to just like put 1 drop of contaminated water in
Mm.
like a gallon or so of regular water, so we have an idea of how fast it will spread in like natural circumstances.
Oh, I like that. I will be doing that instead of sleeping.
I think. Are we forgetting? Are we forgetting? Are we forgetting that we have to call someone from the water company to say that their water is heavily contaminated? And
Oh, the city will be fine.
Yes, we should do that.
And that the,
They
No, they didn't answer.
They will survive.
To be fair, they should have like automatic monitoring set up in case
Yeah.
that their fresh water supply is contaminated somehow.
And at this
seems-
point, if it was contaminated, the whole town was already fucked.
Yeah, when we come back, like mothers are riding their children on their hands to school very fast. Children are learning very fast. You know, like the
Battery packets everywhere.
yeah.
everyone is glowing like
Yeah.
rainbow.
You drive back in the dead of night and you just see a green glow. Where animals
Disco
actually-
City. Disco City. Yeah, no, we probably should turn off the water.
Yeah.
Or someone should.
Call
Who?
Topper and see if he can get a bloke out.
Company itself. Yeah.
Call a plumber.
Call Jesus.
Well, Jesus, yeah. Cool, I've got Jesus' number.
Jesus is too stinky.
On the phone, it's okay.
No, that's true.
We can call
That's the whole
Jesus
thing
and
that-
tell him if maybe he doesn't know.
Yeah, he just looks after the place. He probably wouldn't know, would he?
He'd know who to contact. Yeah.
So you call
So-
Jesus.
While I'm in the back, I'll call Jesus.
Let's just not roleplay this. You tell him everything he needs to know.
I want you to play Jesus.
I don't want to play Jesus. You tell him everything he needs to know. He is just like, "Oh, sure, I'll do it. First thing in the morning, I'll get right on it. I'll have a coffee and then I'll call the company because there's nobody there at the moment who can even do anything with it. So yeah, later.
Later.
El hombre.
So you're driving in shifts. Who's taking that first drive?
I am.
I was gonna say I am. Are you sure that you wanna?
I'm going past a truck stop and getting a gallon or 2 gallons of water, one for us, and labeling it for us, and one for the weird study that we want to do, and then also getting like Monster energy drink or whatever energy drink there is,
Oh, and some snacks also.
and snacks. Yeah. Snarks.
And I send a message to my wife saying, sorry, today is not a good day to call on the phone. Everything's all right. I'm still alive. Love you.
That's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Won't worry.
The message to receive when she wakes up.
Just imagine you get a message like, no, everything is all right. Nothing is wrong. I'm still alive.
3 o'clock in the morning.
And I want to, if I already had some water in the van, I want to start doing the experiment of putting a little bit in the water to see, to find out
And I'll
how
help
fast
Olivia
it
with that
grows.
before we head off to bed in the back of the van.
All right. Raven, you're taking the first drive.
Yep.
Roll me a d6.
D6. 6.
So you offset the exhaustion penalty for 6 hours.
What does that mean?
If you're exhausted,
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
you have a minus 20 on all skill, stat, and sand chests. But since you've drank coffee, you offset it for 1d6 hours, so 6 hours.
And it's
in this
now?
case. It's now about 5 a.m., I think. Probably.
Nah, that can't be. My meeting was like half an hour. Meeting them in town. I think you're right.
Thank you.
So 11 a.m. I become exhausted.
Yes.
Good. Good to know.
And just so you guys know, a full night's sleep cures exhaustion. It's not going to be your little cat naps, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. You're driving. Where are you driving to right now?
I'm making my way to Big Timber, so Townsend, then Ringling, then Livingston, Springdale, and then Big Timber, which should take
3 hours and 45 minutes. Now less. 2 hours. 2.5 hours.
Okay.
You're driving, you're blasting the radio just to keep awake. Not too loud to have the others not be able to sleep. You are like, coffee, 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 coffee. Excited, jet, fuck.
Yes.
And as you're driving, you hear a news bulletin.
Mm-hmm.
We're here with Ennis Beeman. There was a big pileup on the I-90. Mr. Beeman, can you tell us what happened? Look, dude, I picked up a dude in a car. He was like walking, and I stopped and I took him in, and I asked him, where do you need to go? And he was just he said something about like some tower or something in Wyoming, and I was just like, okay, I can tip you a few miles before my turn off. But like the dude, he was crazy, man. It was like he was schizophrenic or something. Words all jumbled together that didn't make no sense. So I was gonna be glad to let him out. I said, like, this is my exit. I wanted to stop, and he said no. And then he said some bunch of nonsense, and just pointed down the road and said, keep go. And he just stared at me like some kind of crazy person. And then he started yelling something about like star people or something. And then it got weird. I just blacked out for a second, like no reason. When I came to, I saw that that I was in the ditch, and the dude was gone. Well, that's pretty weird. Do you know what happened to the dude? No, man. I think he just went. He kept on hitchhiking or hitching or whatever. You hear this as you're driving. What do you do?
Well, Am I in Big Timber yet, or am I still on my way?
You're on the way. You're close to Big Timber.
Can you remind me what the name of the dude was? Ellis?
Ennis Beeman.
Ennis. And where on the I-90 was he?
Well, let's say he was near Livingston.
Okay. Did that sound like it was like a radio thing, or was it like a news thing that was broadcast over the radio?
It was a news bulletin on the radio.
What news station? Or what news thing?
It was Montana's finest Peter and the Pope morning radio show.
Okay, I'm gonna have to call them. Wait, did it sound from there that he took the car, or does he still have the car?
No, he the car's in the ditch.
Oh, okay, good. So he must be getting close to Big Timber then, if he's... No, because he's running... If he's near Livingston, and he's running down through the mountains. If I'm near Livingston, I'm gonna go off the road, one of the exits onto Swingley Road, because I think he might be going down there. Because this sounds exactly like the guy. This is the guy. But
guy, yeah?
I also want to warn Ennis that he should probably keep away from people.
Because you're gonna die.
He's probably gonna die. Do I want to do that? He's another fucking vector.
Yep.
God! This is getting so complicated! Oh, fuck. Is anyone awake, or am I the only one still awake?
You guys tell me.
Only
I'm
one.
asleep at
I'm
this moment.
sleeping.
Yeah, definitely napping.
Okay, great.
I mean, you can wake us up, but
Yeah.
we're gonna drive up in shifts anyway, so you'll have to wake us up at some point anyway.
Yeah. He woke up in a ditch and the guy was gone. I need to know what ditch. So I'm gonna call the station.
Alright, you call the station.
And ask them exactly where the ditch was, or if I can get Ennis's phone number.
They say that they don't have his phone number. But the ditch was on the I-90. And that's about all they know at this moment.
But the I-90 is massive.
Indeed.
But you had an interview with Ennis.
One of our reporters had an interview.
Okay, can you give me their number?
Who
This is really important. We are with the FBI and we're looking for the guy who's kind of abducted Ennis and then left him in a ditch and then ran off.
Roll me persuasion.
Oh, that's not great. 40. Let's see what I roll. 22!
Critical success.
Critical success.
They give you the phone number of the reporter right away.
Okay. I call the reporter.
It rings. And the reporter says that the accident took place near, let's see, 191, around, well, let's say 10 miles outside of Big Timber.
Okay. Big Timber towards Springdale or Big Timber towards Greycliff?
Towards Greycliff.
Okay. Okay, thanks. That's all we need to know. Also, if you see Ennis, tell him to self-isolate, because he's probably going to be very sick.
What do you
Okay,
mean very
bye!
sick?
I already hung up. I don't want to tell him more.
You don't want
We'll
to
deal
tell
with
a
that
news
later.
You don't want to tell a news station more about this?
No, I've
Story
already
of
called
the
him. I've already hung up. He's going the way that we think he's going then. Which is good. Keep driving.
You keep driving. You are, well, let's say,
But I'm gonna get off the interstate. I'm gonna go on the old US 10, because that seems like a more rural road with things off of it. So if I see someone in the distance, and I'm gonna wake up the person who sits next to me. So you tell me who sits next to me, because I need someone to also look out for a guy running around.
the old
Me?
US 10?
Yeah, off of between No, it's not the old US 10 now anymore. It's because it was near Greycliff. There's Greycliff Road.
Yeah, you can take, or highway number 10, you can take highway 10, but...
No, it's just off the I-90.
Yeah, like the old US 10, but... Right, you can take the old US 10 if you want to.
Well, no, if I know that he's going towards Greycliff, then I'm gonna take the interstate, but get off the interstate at Greycliff.
But you don't know if he's on foot.
Oh, that's true.
We also don't know how long ago this was. Like that might have been like that question might have been like an hour ago at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
Be miles ahead.
Okay, I'll keep on the interstate.
You keep on driving on the interstate, and who do you wake up?
Me?
Yeah, the person sitting next to me.
Alright. Olivia, you take the wheel, I imagine, so you park the car briefly. Run around the car, both of you. Get in. Olivia starts the car again, or maybe kept it running to save time. And you floor it. On the
I'm gonna
interstates.
stay awake though to have a look, because but yeah, I need to not drive anymore.
Alright. So you keep on the Interstate 90. And as you're driving, I want you all to prepare that next week or next session, we're gonna finish this thing.
Dun, dun, dun. No. I want to string this one shot out another 10 episodes at least. There.
Alright.
I mean, if the
Suddenly-
creators of this don't even believe that we can stretch it out this long, I'm stretching it all for everything.
Suddenly, you hear a loud bang and a little. You have a flat tire.
Damn it.
No, I think next week we're gonna finish this.
Oh,
Can't we do like more 2 hour more role playing of where we're gonna get some extra gas for the car? It's
Sure.
a long drive. We
Sure.
need to role play with the gas station assistant.
Yeah, and we also need more bakery antics.
More Uber driver role rehearsal.
Yeah.
I want the French waiter to come back.
ooh la la.
What was his name?
Jean-Claude.
Monsieur Chéri,
Monsieur Chéri.
aka Miller? I don't know. That's what I've written down. Oh,
Oh god.
too long to remember.
I kind of don't want it to end.
Neither do I. I'm having too much fun. Think of what we've done in this campaign so far. A lot. Killed a baby.
Baz, you're
You-
muted.
you
Well,
muted, you muted.
you killed a baby.
Yeah, I know.
That got out of hand fast.
Well, it needed to die.
We befriended a biker gang.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Push the man out of a moving vehicle.
Oh yeah.
No,
we
no,
did.
no,
He
he
didn't
jumped.
push. He
No,
jumped.
push.
No, he
Vote.
jumped.
He jumped to his
jumped.
death.
Alright.
Epic
All the
shootouts,
magical moments.
burning bodies. Did it all.
Lost a person.
Moving bodies around, keeping them cool.
Gained a friend.
Epic shootout.
That was good. Like bam.
Oh,
bam,
yeah.
bam,
Bam, bam,
We found a bunker.
bam.
Yeah. And weird shit in it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna stop the
Actually-
recording.
Bye, YouTube.
Actually,
I never.
hey,
Sorry, I never connected that was a Delta Green bunker, wasn't it? Because it
Was.
sure as hell had a lot of things related to the case that we were working on, like the Cree tape.
Yeah.
How the fuck did that get there?
the Lord works
It-
in mysterious ways.
It was a Delta Green strongbox or something, like a drop-off
Green
point.
box. Yeah, green box.
Green box, yeah. Like that were coordinates that we were given by Topper at the beginning of the campaign.
Yeah, there's some stuff about like the no.
There's a lot of questions, and
I know that is a good
Sometime.
point. Like, how
you will find the answer.
did that tape get there?
How did that tape get there?
Because
Well,
maybe
who-
we don't work for Delta Green.
We don't
Yeah.
because Topper would have known about
No,
the tape
but-
in there.
No, but that
I knew Topper was
bunker
weird.
that bunker was like untouched for like
Yeah.
decades, I think.
I told you.
So
And
who
Stapler,
was that on that tape even? Do we know
Stapler
that?
knows Topper's name,
Yeah.
which we should probably check. And I also haven't checked what's on the flash drive.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I guess we'll find out next week.
Yes, we will.
I knew
Yeah.
it.
Definitely don't plug that into your personal computer. Because that's gonna be full of virus or tracking software.
So a trip to Best Buy for the next episode.
All right,
God.
indeed.